Hey bloggers, in this quick video, I'm going to talk to you about 3 important things that you need to do in order to increase your blog traffic. So let's jump right in with thing number 1. Thing number 1, clean up your workspace. You might think that it doesn't directly correlate to your blog traffic, but it does. I always think about Gordon Ramsay and Kitchen Nightmares. When Gordon Ramsay goes into one of those filthy kitchens, what is the first thing he says that everyone needs to do if they're going to turn their business around? He always says, clean up this kitchen, right? We need to make sure that we have a clean, organized workspace and headspace in order to increase our blog traffic. Why is that? Because all of us are on a limited time schedule. We don't have an unlimited amount of time to work on our blogs. Most of us have families, work, other jobs, work, school, kids, spouses. We have a lot on our plate. So we need to make sure that the time we can dedicate to our blog is really efficient. We want to maximize that efficiency. And in order to do that, we need to have a clean, organized space. So make sure that you have a designated workspace. Make sure that you have all of the tools that you need at your disposal right there in your space. Your phone chargers, your pens, your paper, your laptop charger, whatever it is that you need in order to get yourself organized, do that now. Because if you're organized, you're actually going to save time and you're going to save stress and you're going to save hassle and headaches. And that is going to allow you to do more for your blog. So even though it seems like a small thing, it's actually a huge thing. And you need to get your workspace and your headspace clear and organized so that you can focus on what really matters. Thing number 2, knowing your numbers. It is so important to know where you're at in order to get where you want to go. It's just like losing weight. If you want to lose weight, you need to know how much you weigh today so that you can weigh yourself again next week or tomorrow and see what kind of progress you're making. You have to know where you stand right now in order to know what it's going to take to get where you want to go. So knowing your numbers is so important. Install Google Analytics on your website today so that you can start tracking your numbers and pay attention to the trends and the growth that's coming from your website. Now, a quick word of caution, if I may. Don't obsess over your blog traffic. Don't obsess over Google Analytics. Don't even look at it too much. We want to know what our numbers are and we want to check in on them periodically to see that we're growing, but we don't want to obsess over those numbers because those numbers are not the most important thing. The most important thing is driving targeted people back to our website, and that's going to come in time as we write more content and optimize more content and learn what our target audience needs from us. But we do need to know our numbers so that we can move toward our goals. So install Google Analytics on your website, take a screenshot of those analytics today, put them in an organized folder on your laptop so that you can start tracking your growth. Thing number 3, create more great content. All the content that you create is like a hook in this gigantic sea of information called the internet. The more hooks you have in that ocean, the more opportunities you're going to have to hook readers and pull them back to your blog, right? We need to create more content, but not just any old content. We need to create good content, stuff that people are actually interested in reading, stuff that people are actually searching for. Because if we're writing stuff that people aren't searching for, that's just wasted time. We only want to write content that people are searching for online. I have to excuse my kids there. My kids are playing in the other room. We only want to write content that people are searching for online. So yes, we need a lot of great content, but we need to focus on creating content that our readers actually want to read. SEO comes into this as well, which we'll talk about in another video. But right now, I just want to emphasize the point that creating a lot of great content is so important. So quick recap. The 3 things that you need to do to lay the groundwork for more blog traffic: get in the right headspace, get in the right workspace, make sure your workspace is clean, organized, and you have all the tools that you need at your fingertips so that you can save time and avoid stress, hassle, and headaches. Thing number 2, make sure you know your numbers. Install Google Analytics on your website and track that growth so you know where you are and you know where you're going. And thing number 3, create a lot of great content because you want to stand out in a sea of information online. And the more great content that you have for your targeted readers, the more opportunities you're going to have to drive people back to your blog. What's up, buddy?
My strawberry shortcake was melting.
Okay, I'll come help you in just a second.
Mommy, put it in the
That's all for now. I hope that was helpful. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments.